Well, hello, all my little yips, yaps, and yada doodles. It is Pixy here with you tonight, feeling rather, pink and snoogly. So, well, I'm back down to one. I guess that person left. Anyway, hi there. Welcome to my stream. I am here to entertain. Please feel free to ask questions. I am happy to talk with you. I'd love to have anyone that wants to join the conversation. Please do so. I happily read whatever I see on the screen so that it doesn't get lost to anyone that is watching. And of course, this will get rebroadcast on my YouTube channel. I try to do it on Wednesday of the same week. So if you are seeing this on YouTube, hi there. That means the recording went successfully and you got to watch too. Good for you. And if you'd like to come and view this live, please feel free to hop by Monday nights between 7 and 8 p.m. and you get fursuit chat time. Wednesdays is gaming from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Both time frames are Eastern Standard Time, so look forward to that. Anyway, well, we'll start off with one of the topics that I was looking to gab about if no one had anything else to talk about. And that will be my art. I'm not here just to toot my own horn, but I'm actually getting a lot happier with my art as it's been lately. The last few things I drew, I really legitimately was more satisfied with. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I am definitely not saying I'm a, tier triple E perfect artist and you should all throw hundreds of dollars at me to ask me to draw these magnificent things for you. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I feel like I'm at least a solid C student. Hi, Wild. Welcome to the party. So I legitimately didn't hate the last couple things I drew. I know. I should be fired as an artist for not hating my own work. That's part of the rules, isn't it? But, if your art can make you happy, then hopefully it'll show through and you'll help help encourage you to want to keep improving and make yourself happier. I definitely hope I get some more commissions. I would be more than happy to do what people want, as long as they're willing to pay the amounts I'm asking. And so far, the last person that's commissioned me twice now didn't balk at all at my pricing system. So, awesome. Someone besides me thinks I'm worth at least $25 for a fully colored picture of a character. Yay! If you're watching this at any point, you decide you want to commission me, please feel free to contact me through FA or Twitter. I will happily respond. Try not to contact me through YouTube comments. Those are far too easy to not notice. And I would never be able to figure out that you needed something, and it's kind of not a really good place to communicate further. But yeah. The bunny thing was the commissioner's idea, and I was able to run with it, and I feel like I executed it pretty okay. And it's making me want to do some more art, whether or not it's commissioned art. I'm kind of looking forward to that. It also got me started doing some personal sewing again. I started another skirt on Saturday, and it's mostly done already. I'm hoping to have that finished by the end of probably tomorrow night. So that's a good thing. I always like when I'm able to make something nifty that I get to actually enjoy long term. Especially when it means it's something that didn't exist or couldn't have existed without me doing it. And yeah, skirts are fun. Dresses in general are fun. I like whizzing that kind of thing together and just making it happen. I also picked up a bunch of cheap satin at Walmart when I was there on Thursday because, well, $2 a yard, it's easy to get some fabric and have something to have fun with. And there's plenty of fur and other things on my shelves to augment that satin and make things to go with things, as it were. So look forward to that. Just random things that'll show up on my fursuits and videos, and or just to have, for conventions, where and about. Yay! Netsu. Makeup check. Oh, makeup check. Oh no. Check. There we go. Do I look okay? Did it work? Am I okay? Oh, okay. Hold on, let me check you. Let me give you a check too. There you go. You alright? Alright, get along your cheeks. There you go. Alright, good. Hi, Natsu! Welcome to the party. Please feel free to add to the conversation anytime you like. You and everyone else is always welcome to add to whatever it is I'm babbling about. And, well, I hate to say it, because I try to avoid politics in general. I know, I'm just opening up a can of worms here. Tennessee is encroaching on my livelihood, and I don't like that. And Texas is aiming to join them in doing so. In the banning of drag shows in public. This actually passed law in Tennessee. I don't know how you can police people's desire of what they wish to wear, but somehow Tennessee, of all places, decided to be first on this game. As someone who was born with an Audi, as it were, and definitely does not dress to standards from that perspective, this does not work well with me, especially on a state that's not that far from where I live. It's pot. Beans. It's beans. If I do desire to sell products like skirts and things, which I kind of was looking to do in the future, sell some pre-made stuff, it's really starting to limit my potential sales base by at least one state. I'm not cute, Netsu. You're the cute one. You're the cute one. I am the not cute one. You are the cute one. But personally, not to go any further into that, I feel that everyone should be allowed to wear what they want to wear. No, you're cute, Netsu. That stuff's outrageous, honestly. That is correct, Mindy. I agree. Prove me wrong. I've seen you, Netsu. You're tiny. You're adorable. I'm not saying someone has to pick a gender and we would work with that, and they are allowed to wear those particular clothes once they've picked a gender. I'm not saying you have to work with the gender you originally assigned to and only wear the clothes that are designated okay with that gender, because how does that work? Also, you're still cute, Netsu. Netsu, you are still cute. We have determined that. If at all possible, any convention I go to, any furry convention I go to, I make it a point to do my best to go and stand in the registration line, pre-reg, most likely, mind you, in a full-length princess dress. That, to me, is kind of important. It does help me feel happy. No, Netsu is cute. Not Cat Big Jr. Netsu is cute. It edges on going, pants are for men, kind of garbage again. Yep. 9 times out of 10, I'm in pajamas. Okay, technically, the pants I wear are considered pajamas, so yes, technically I'm with you there. Most of the pants I wear are off the pajama aisle in the women's department, so there's no slit in the front for my ding dong to actually slide out of. So, going out in public, being told that you're not allowed to legally wear a pretty dress offends me. I'm offended. How does someone having self-expression of their clothing make someone else's life horrible? How is this infringing on their rights as a person? It only seems to be affecting the right of the person who is wearing the something. Pajamas or a loose sweater, sweaties, or workout nylon. Nice. Sounds like Netsu stays comfy. That's always a good thing. I definitely feel you should be allowed to wear what feels good. What expresses yourself in the way that you want to be expressive. I feel that we should be allowed to wear what we as an individual are comfortable with. Be it a guy that wants to wear a skirt, a lady that wants to wear pants, someone that wants to have 6 piercings on their face, and I don't mean in their ears. To get a purple mohawk cut into your hair and just go down the street wearing that. We shouldn't be able to regulate any of that. I wore a Southern Belle dress to Pride a couple of years ago. Good work, Wild. I'm proud of you. Yay, Mendy. Good use of the trans pride hoopty-hooey hearty thinking there. I have to stay comfy. I don't do much heavy lifting. Very good to stay comfy. And as someone whose favorite color is pink, how quickly would that come out of fashion as being unacceptable? You just wearing pink out in public if you're going to designate what's male and what's female. I'm all for we get to pick. It's hard enough trying to find clothes in the colors that I like in stores in my size. I don't have as many pink t-shirts as I'd like. I usually save them for specialer days, so going out and about. So it's harder. Pink is a man's color. Yes, technically. Pink is a man's color. Pink is light red. Pink was a boy color up until about 1900-ish. And then we decided, or it's later than that. It's like 1950s. ish, we decided that pink was for girls and boys were blue. Hi, Master Furry. Greetings, Cad. It's Furry Romo. We had met back at MFF when I seen you in the Goat Cherry. Well then, hi again, Master Furry. Pink is a color available, and the scrolly doesn't scroll down. And now I can't find my mouse. There we go. There we go. Pink is a color available and free. Yes, it is. Cherry says hi back to you again, Master Furry. For Romo. That same Southern Belle dress is pink. Yep. Good. Power to the pinklings. Unless you're the guy who bought Vanta Black and won't share, and you don't get pinkest pink. Yes. If you own colors and don't share with everyone else, you're a meanie. And there's some cute emotes there, Furry Romo. Duncy, 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 shaky, shaky, woo! Or is that snore? I can't. Is drooling. Glad to have met Wild Fox too back at the Rosemont. Yup. Wild was definitely there. He was our roommate. So to say the least, even without this annoying thing happening in Tennessee and possibly Texas, I am all for people wearing what makes them happy. You don't know that story? Check out. I do have a pan of that shade and use it on your headshot. Aww! You used your special black on me. You're so nice. I changed the name color to pink a long time ago. Oh yeah. Natsu is with us on the pink train. Also, some cute little love icons there. I do love Heartwood's icon set. I need to make a set of icons to go with my stuff, but I haven't done it yet. Apex Slayer Boy. Love it. Aw, thank you. Welcome to the chat. Please feel free to ask questions or join in the conversation. I'm babbling about things, and mostly about today being boys are allowed to wear what they want. Earlier I mentioned, I think before I was actually here, that I was actually getting comfortable with my art, so I'm not hating what I draw. So that's another thing we've talked about. Is it just a head or a full suit? Also, more cute icons from Netsu. Aww. Little heart potion and a choo-choo train, I think. It's hard to tell. I can't see very well. This is actually a full suit. I'm not wearing the full suit today because you can't see anything below my shoulders anyway. So me putting on a full oven in our house that's currently warmer than I'd like would not be as effective. So currently, I am wearing just my floofy bathrobe, which does cover up everything that isn't, human. And is comfortable enough to hang out in and talk with you for a while. It's funny, I could be running around in fursuit for hours, but you start getting me talking, and it adds a whole level of different tired energy. It's a train. I love the train. Trains are cool. Yay, trains. My apologies to anyone else. I mentioned this before in streams, but there's obviously people who haven't been here before since I've seen some new first messages. I wear glasses. They are here. They are not on me. I can't see very well. So if you see me getting up close to the camera, that's because I'm trying to read what's in chat. I have it set to the maximum zoom I can make Windows do. Did you make it? And what's his name? I did not make Pixy here, but Pixy is a coyote. She was commissioned. This is the second head for Pixy. I've had original Pixy since 2008. So the bodysuit and the paws are all 15 years old. This head was a couple years later that I got to replace. Replace. I still have the other one. So, yes. And then there is a octopusy. It's a cute octopus. Yeah. And Netsu is booping the furry. Good work, Netsu. Should do an FAQ on your... I hate when chat does this. On your page. You know, I really should. The funny thing is, I go into other people's streams, and they have this stuff down there, and people still ask those questions. Something I often complain about at work, too. You put things up, and no one's going to notice anyway. But yes, I actually should do that. It's on my homework list. That and either make or get some chat emotes made for myself. Since I have spots for them now, since I turned Alfie, I had the ability to have my own emojis, and specifically ones for people who are subscribes. So I'd like to give you guys options for subscribers other than just you don't have to watch ads. I want one, but I'm broke, and it would be green cat dragon, and it would have coins next to the eyes. Plus it would have stupid chat. Plus it would have to be named Limey. There we go. It's scrolled now. Good. Honestly, that sounds like a fun character. I hope you do get to have them created one day. Very important to anyone who does want to get a fursuit made. Before you start committing a couple $1,000s now to a noggin and some hands and a feet, get a good art done. This may seem counterproductive, but before you're going to commission someone to make a fursuit, if you have a specific character, a way you want them to look that's in your head, talk to an artist who can produce at least a reference sheet for a head or a full body, preferably a full body. You might as well just get things all squared away so that if you want to go for a full suit at one point, or God forbid other art, you have a full reference sheet to work with. So you can say, hey, well, first you get the reference sheet made, then you maybe a year down the line see this other artist has your character here, or you want to commission something cool like them in a, I don't know, pretty dress. You hand that reference sheet to said other artist and go, here's my reference, put me in a dress like Cinderella, and they'll be like, I understand your character. You didn't have to describe them. You made my life easier. Yay us. You should make your text bigger if you can't see it. If you can't, it is zoomed in to 200%. It is zoomed in as far as Twitch will let me before it makes the chat disappear. So that is how big it is. And And yes, Mendy, I 100% agree with you, 100% agree. Very important to have. And never just feel like you suck at drawing. You suck at drawing now. If you draw more, you might get better. I mean, look at me. I went from complete garbage to mediocre. And it only took me, let me think, 21 years of trying to learn how to draw. I went all the way to mediocre. Woo! Things I'm slacking on. A new ref. Okay, and that's coming from an artist. Someone who draws a lot. And even he's going that he needs to get up to making a new reference. Most of my characters have reference sheets. The few that don't, I need to get around to it. I need an updated reference for all my characters. I'm making homework for everyone now. This is your task. Either draw or commission someone to draw yourselves reference sheets. Honestly, I can't tell you how many times it has come in handy having a reference sheet for one of my characters when I go to a convention and just going to an artist in the dealer's room or the artist alley and saying, here's my character. Can I get some badge? And they're usually like, oh, you have a reference! I'm like, yes, I do. Make your life easier. I've been sending a few images to artists and going, I hope this works. I've done that enough times too. I tried for 3 months and not get better. I searched up like 37 art tutorials. Sorry, I suck at drawing. I'm right, am delicious. That's okay. You know what? Not everybody draws. Not everybody has to draw. I'm not saying that either. But if you want to, believe me, at 3 months, I still sucked. At 6 years, I still sucked. It's 21 years since I started, and I finally think I don't suck. And something went toot on my screen. I think that was Mastodon, because that's open. And I didn't remember to disable the noise on that. So, sorry about the boot. Pixy is definitely one of my more mischievous characters. Yeah, that was Mastodon or Discord. I'm not sure which. Pixy is fun to go out and about in. The only reason why I feel she's at all harder to deal with is if I'm wearing her as a full suit, her zipper is in the back. But I need to replace the zipper anyway, because it's got 2 busted teeth, and the zipper pops off the track at the bottom if someone unzips her all the way. Which, as I've had people borrowing her, every single time I tell them, don't do it, the person will always zip past that. And then they get grumpy because the zipper's off the track. I'm like, yeah, I told you. Don't do that. Sounds like Discord. You're probably right. Dyslexia, I meant. Well, I think you're delicious and you could be dyslexia, so that's fine. Be a delicious dyslexiast. That works, right? Mischievous little Netsu there. Yes, you and Mendy are right. That is probably Discord. I usually keep my speakers off on my computer anyway. I've had them on lately because I've been doing things like playing around in VR chat and watching streams on Twitch because I'm, trying to be social. A little bit. Just a little bit. Get out there. Meet people. Yeah, I'm tasty. That's what the girl said. Oh, well, at least I know who did it. I blame Etsu. My phone's made the same noise. It's just... Well, I'll see whatever you said to me afterwards, because this is all zoomed in. That is not... That is tiny words. I won't be able to see that without, like, having my head pressed up against the monitor. That, and I kind of dedicated the main screen here to, this. Yay! Yeah. Well, I'm going to self-hydrate because water is good for you. But today, again, our water is brought to you by Anthrocon. Anthrocon, the world's largest anthropomorphic water. It's water, and it's convention-y. It tastes like convention. So if you really want to taste fanboy, there is a good load of it in there. Please read. Tastes like delicious fans. Oh, thank you. Oh, finally someone used that. That's for 5 minutes. Okay, we will be cutesy for 5 minutes there for Netsu. And Netsu asked me to talk in a cutesy voice, so we are going to do that. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I need to clean the one I have. It was in storage in the basement for a while. I'm a fan of celestial holy water, I snatched. Oh, that is naughty. I will have to tell a certain little angel that you are stealing water. You might get in trouble. We have a very large tote full of water bottles from different conventions, mostly Anthrocon, out in the garage. I was getting tired of them taking up the space over top of the refrigerator in that little cabinet that no one ever uses for anything useful other than like the big popcorn bowl that they bring out when it's a party time. So they moved out to the garage and they live in a big tote on a shelf, along with all the extra insulated coffee mugs I don't need to have out at the same time. Because I can't drink that much coffee in my car, that I need to have 20 different coffee mugs. That's not an exaggeration. I have more than that out there, along with more water bottles that I don't use. I have a little more of that before I sit down. Mouth. There you go. Pixy has a very, very long snout, so it's a lot harder to not lose the straw on the way in. All the mugs, all the time. Currently, my desk normally uses this one that I got at Disney World last time we were there. As you can see, it's advertising the Skyliner. We were staying at a Skyliner resort. The Art of Animation. We got to go there in January of 2020, just before the world locked down. And yes, I miss people. I have many a mug and then just used 6 or 7. Got that right. I have so many cute mugs, both regular mugs and travel-y ones, and most of them get to sit in boxes or in the shelves. The Archangel Academy don't know where it's at. Yeah, but they'll know where you are at. So they'll get to take care of you. Yo, yeah, you love it. Aw, thank you. Yes, you are a cutie, Natsu. I'm glad you're aware of this. I miss people too. I'm going to get to go see people in about a week and a couple of days. We're going up to Michigan to some casino where Gabriel Iglesias is going to be performing. And we have tickets. So we're going to go there just before my birthday and get to see him, and we'll get some good laughs. And see humans. Especially Mr. Fluffy. I still got another minute. Okay. And we do have our registration put in for Anthrocon, so we get to go see people for that too. Yay! Let's hope I don't see the right kind of people again like it did at MFF and come home with the COVID. Yay! Convention was fun. COVID for the next few weeks after, not so much fun. I don't know who we got it from, but thanks. No, Natsu, you are the cuter one. That's what keeps me from going. You know, yeah. And 5 minutes are up. I can talk normally again. Yay! COVID was rough. I am not going to sugarcoat that a moment. That was not fun. No. Oh, no. I am not the cute one. That's Netsu. Netsu's the cute one. I am the silly coyote one today. You're the teeny tiny hobkit. You're the cute one. I've never had it, and that's fear of COVID. A long COVID is like, ugh. The fact that we knock on wood. Yes, I will knock on some wood. You can't hear it because the puffy pause, but I knocked on my fake wood for you. Neither of us lost sense of taste or smell, but we were fully vaccinated, and we had been boosted, and we had recently gotten the newer booster back in October. So we had current protection, which is probably why we had as good a time as we did once we did get it. So keep yourselves protected. Get the shot in the arm. Deal with potentially being tired for the day or so after. But catching it without protection probably would have been a lot worse. And we were good children. We wore masks like we were supposed to, even though a lot of people weren't. Cat Pig Jr. is the ultimate, most cuter than ever cuted, and the cutie realm of cuteness. Try saying that. I didn't even succeed in saying that one time. I can only imagine. Yes, you're right. It would not be fun. And no, I'm not the cutest cutie thing. Caddy style. Oh, my sister's sending me messages. Everything is going buzz. I'm sitting at my desk all day. Messenger programs are open. Family takes till the 1 hour out of a Monday that I'm streaming to message me. That's how it always is, right? I'm still social enough, but miss cons. Yeah. I think we just... MFF year before last, because now the last one is last year. And we went for a couple days the previous year. We just broke down and said, we're vaccinated. We're going to keep our masks on. We're going to do our best to not be stupid. But we miss people. We miss being at things. And we're just like, F it, let's go. We're going to go have fun. And we did. And year before last, we didn't get sick. But this year, because more people showed up, we got sick. Bad luck. LOL. The thing about COVID in the trucking community, 95% of all truck drivers in the U.S. thought COVID was BS. Yeah, and unfortunately, there are people that cross state lines and go into different areas and interact with people from here, there, and the other place. Not every truck driver goes to every single place, but if you got one traveling back and forth between locations, better chance you're going to have people sharing. Hi, Teddy. Hugs from Ashes. And aw. Hi, Swifty. Hi, Ashes. I know you're streaming soon. Good luck. Hi, Swift. Okay, so everybody said hi. We were basically put in a friggin' box. Yeah. That stinks. Everybody say hello. Hi. Unfortunately, certain things could not happen at the point of lockdown. You still had to have truck drivers bringing food and things to places. Aww. Hi, Swifty. Pixy loves you too. We still had to have grocery stores. We still had to have the electrical company turned on. We still had to have our computer. We more than ever need to have our internet turned on. Hi, I had to force overtime because of that part of the internet. We still had to have all of these things that we need to survive. So a lot of these essential people had to still be out there working. And invisible, danger zone of being around things, which sucks. And because information wasn't spreading fast enough, people didn't know they had to wear masks for a while. At first it was like maybe, and they're like probably. And now most cons are like, yeah, definitely still. Even though everything else says it's fine. There was a lot of stress for friends over that. Yeah. Unfortunately. And I feel bad for everyone that had to be out. I know for the first 5-6 months of 2020, once the world blooped, I was grocery shopping 1 or 2 times, once a week or once every other week, and not going anywhere else, which sucked. No, for the truck drivers was very different. 2 reasons. A, everything went non-contact pickup and drop-off. None of us ever interacted with others, so COVID didn't get touched the truck industry much. Well, that's actually good. I'm glad for that. That means someone somewhere actually did make some positive decisions, such as avoiding contact. Glad you were safe, Netsu. We need to keep our tiny Hobkins safe from getting yucky diseases. I had already been working at home, and, well, we're coming up on 17 years of this job, so that means I've been working at home for almost 16 years. So, for me, work at home is, well, that's been normal. And it's not like I just work at home and do whatever I want. I have still a set schedule. I do what I do. And, yeah. And B, whatever wasn't non-contact, there was always glass between us. Well, that's safer. I'm glad for that. Keep you safe. no getting sick. None of you. I don't want anyone else to have to deal with it. I know my sister and her boyfriend had it just before... About 2 months before my sister and her boyfriend moved into our house for when they were attempting to move to Indiana, they'd had COVID. So, yay! That was just before the vaccine started to be rolled out, too. So, we didn't even have a protection option at the time. 2021 wasn't a fun year either. After March of 2020, things got butts. They've still been butts. And we're in 2023 now. I definitely found there are some activities that we can do that are less people contact related. Like going to the zoo. There's enough space between us and the next group of humanoids. So we definitely go for walks there, especially early in the day. Our zoo opens at like 9 a.m. We'll go at 9 and we'll get our whole pass around the zoo, even get all the way to the gift shop at the end, and hardly have seen anybody. And that's awesome. It's like being social, but not. And getting to see animals. 2021 was moving for me, and that was rad. Yes, and you ended up in a pretty cool house from the pictures I've seen. I am really happy for the two of you and all of the animals involved, including the newest doggo. So, yay for. Okay, let me see if I can do all this. We got Freya, Siri, Yoshida, Archer, it's been so long. Too many animals. Dorian, and Kaji. Think I got everybody, unless you have some other animals that I haven't noted recently. Yastola. Okay, well, at least I knew the right word. Yastola. Pissed off a lot of drivers. I'll say this, though. I've had COVID, unconfirmed. It was nowhere near as bad as other things I've had. I've had fish that were left there. Oh, well, yay for new fish. I hope that none of the cats think they're tasty. I might have had COVID in 2020. In fact, all three of us that were at Disney World in that trip may have had COVID, at least a minor case of it, during our stay there. We all got like crazy sick each one whole day. Me first, and then the other two thereafter. And I'm the kind of person that could walk around with a light cold to a moderate one and deal with life just because I paid for vacation. But this was the kind of sick where you were aware of the bed and you weren't getting out of it until the day is done, at which point you're going to go back to bed and stay there. But after a day of rest, each of us, from the day we had the bad day, were good enough to go around, but felt still a little wobbly. The fish will probably stay here we move to. And yeah. Only the first time I went to Disney World, I didn't get sick at Disney World, so I'm looking forward to going to Disney World and wearing a mask next time and doing my best not to touch anything, because I'm tired of being on vacation and having a sick day in the middle of it. I go years without getting I have to not be at work sick. I don't need to go on vacation in my fun time and then get sick and be disabled from paid for fun time. We are hoping to go back to Disney soon, like not in the next couple of days. Thinking about beginning of next year. We're going to see what we can manage, see where the vacation fund is currently sitting, and what we can squeeze out. So, if you are unfortunate enough to contract West Nile virus, expect to be married to the bed. Have not, to my knowledge, had that one yet. Knock on some more wood. I don't need any more fun surprise sickness. No. I'm happier not being super, super sick. I've had pneumonia more than a few times, I can say that. And every time I see the doctor for it, I've seen the doctor for it when I've had it, they all told me to quit smoking. Every time I'd have to tell them I'd have to start smoking to quit. Oh, you know it if you've had it. Then I have not had it. Last time I was Disney, I got food poisoning from one of the restaurants there. When West Nile is apparently worse than COVID. Nice. Especially when you're in a place with a lot of food products. It is, and people feeding massive amounts of other people. It is so easy for food poisoning to sneak into the party. And you or someone else, and possibly a lot of people, end up getting something. Bleh. Just hope you weren't in the middle of a line for a roller coaster for an hour already when you had to go, well, things are about to go out the back door. Maybe the front door at the same time, too. Let's just play it by ear and rear. Oh, no, hopefully not by ear. Yeah, there's enough places that can come out. Thankfully, when everyone's sick at Disney, just hotel allergies. Ugh. Well, I now have allergies that hit me when I get down there, and every time when I end up with my morning cough from allergies, at least someone will say, "Oh no, you're sick. Oh no, you're sick." I'm like, no. I breathed in a lot of keka when I was here, and now it's coming out. Give me a second. And give me some water. We good to go. Can I have a loratadine before we go out? All Stars Hotel is bad for it. Pop is okay. Pop is where we're actually thinking about staying this next time, since we want the Skyliner, but Art of Animation, the only non-suite rooms, are quite a hike from the thingy, and they seem to be about the same kind of regular rooms at both those hotels. Got to spend the next day as my travel back day. Wandered Hollywood Studios while sick, visited every bathroom there, and then got onto the plane and traveled back. I like Pop, and you don't share the bus, unlike All Star. Nice. That sucks. My first coming back from Euroferns, I apparently ate something in the Czech Republic, and I had a couple days left in Germany after the convention at another hotel. I spent almost all of it in the toilet in my hotel, then on the toilet in the plane, and then in the toilet as soon as I got off the plane. And then that gas station on the way home that my parents had to stop at. That was fun. And Pop will be even better now than probably the last time you were there, since the Skyliner is in that little Midlands section between it and Art of Animation. So that makes it so much easier to get to both Hollywood Studios and to Epcot, which are two of the places we spend more of our time at anyway. So, win. All-star 3 hotels in one, so when you reach movies, it's typically pretty full. Yeah. So you're going to get on a bus in the morning to go to anywhere, because that's the only access from that place. And you're like, all right, I got up. It's well before time that the park's opening. I'm a stand in line. It's like you're already in a crowd standing there waiting for a bus. For a bus to come and it be like already crowded full from the first two, and you're like, well, I guess we're standing on our way to the park. So with West Nile virus, I shit you not, I imagine 10 days of nothing but extreme fatigue, dizziness, throwing up, diarrhea, and many other things. When I say extreme fatigue, I'm saying that after you use the throne room, you fall on the floor and find it impossible to get, I'm guessing the word up is the thing that's scrolled off. Scroll down. Get on your feet. That was close. Stupid chat hiding the last line. Well, I hope to never get that one then. That does not sound fun. It's not my version of fun. Okay, we're fine. Yes. So, since we moved to Fort Wayne, we were actually intending to do more conventions and potentially the vacation things. Yep. Not a good idea. Yeah, I hope. I definitely agree with that. And though we've had all grandiose plans to go out and do things, so far the only thing we've done extra is MFF twice. And one of those is only half a trip. Woo! Yay, more things! There's a couple of theme parks near here. I'd love to take Autumn to Kings Island down in Cincy and Cedar Point up in Sandusky, Ohio, land of the wrecked trains. Note to self, don't do anything involving train tracks in Ohio if I can avoid it at this point. Courtesy laugh. I feel bad for all of my Ohio residents who had to deal with either train incident, and or possibly Eastern Pennsylvania people or Western Pennsylvania people who've had to deal with the aftermath of the first one. Yup. Chugga chugga. Woo! Yes. Any water down? Yes. Yeah. Don't drink the tap water there. I'd love to do Disney again sometime. Last time was not great as it could have been trip-wise. Yeah. Our last one we were hoping it would have been better. And not just because it was the last thing we got to do before lockdown, effectively. Because there were so many new things that had been opening up in the last couple of years, it was crowded even in late January. So all that Avatar stuff was... I didn't even go to that section. To be honest, I had no desire to. I thought... I didn't care for the movie. I didn't want to go experience the world. And when I heard apparently the line for the ride specifically about it was all the way up into the next region, I was like, yeah, well, that's not worth my time. Have fun, Wild. Thanks for showing up. Have a good rest of your night. Didn't get to do either of the new Star Wars rides, the Rise of the Resistance or the Millennium Falcon thing, because they were new, which means they had, I think the ones that had the boarding pass thing, I think it still does, and you had to get up at like 7 in the morning on the day you're going to go there and be in front of the park. At that time, you still have to be at the park at 7 a.m. and try to get in the queue and hope you got in for that day. The movie was so meh. Skipped that area. Yes. Considering it originally with the park, that was the area supposed to be for mythical animals, but sat unused until Pandora. Yep, that will be where all that mythical stuff that's in the mural on the entrance was supposed to be. Wouldn't that have been nice? Wouldn't that have been just great? I would have rathered that. I didn't even see Blue People Avatar movie until about 6 years ago. And that's because Javi made me watch it. I didn't see it till I moved to this state 6 years ago. Okay, so... yeah, I want dragons and unicorns, not blue people who stick their hair in things to make it go. This doesn't seem like a very logical system of transit. Stick my hair in things to make it go. Oh, I'm so sorry I had to sit through it twice in theaters. I thought it was bad enough to sit through it once in Javi's basement. His basement's actually really nice for anyone who hasn't been there. It's nice big leather recliners with the big screen TV. But, yeah. Once was enough for that movie. I don't need to see it again. I don't need to live the experience in Disney World. I don't need to make my little Navi man or anything. I love that space. Yes. Yes, if anything, I do love that basement. And I would watch anything down there that isn't that. And maybe 8 Mile. I don't think I'll ever watch that again, even though I own it. And most likely, I'm going to end up watching Wolfwalkers there a few more times, because that's common now at this point. Yeah. But hey, I'm so bad at watching movies lately. Oh, you and me both. I have found I like watching them at home more, and I'm happier that that's become more a trend. That we can easily just wait 2 months and get the disc, or see it show up on Disney Plus or HBO Max or whatever we have. Because I can be doing something slightly distracting and keep me awake and keep me going and not fall asleep. Because I hate when I pay $10 to watch a movie in a theater and I fall asleep through part of it. So I'm like, wow, that was $10. And nap in an uncomfortable chair. Last movie in the theaters was French Dispatch. I think our last one was Avengers Endgame. Yeah. Before that, it was probably the previous Avengers movie, the Infinity War. Infinity War, I was not prepared for. And as the credits were rolling, I bolted out of the movie the theater itself to the men's room, peed, and made it back before they got to the cookie at the end of the first credits. Cappy Junior cutie, 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 Cappy Junior cutie. I think that's just thinking he's cute, because he keeps saying it. Turtles looks like it'll be fun. Is there a new Turtles movie coming out? Are we getting a new Turtles movie? I was happy with the last one of those. The one before was okay, but the newest one was good. Yes, you are a cute. Yes, Netsu, you are a cutie. I'm glad we've established this. Thank you for helping. Good work on that. Oh, hydrate. And makeup check. Well, one at a time. I need to hydrate first. Enthercon water. Out there. I actually have to be careful with that because my nose gets pinched when I start pushing the water tube in. And then I'm sucking water with no air. I know, Cadby. No, Netsu's a cutie, but let's do a check. Gotta keep looking nice for my public. There we go. There we go. And make sure you guys look nice too. There you go. Just a little right there. A little more over here. Alright. There we are. Oh, link. Something Twitter. Running into a check. Okay, I'm going to click it just to make it show up. And come back. I will look at that when I get off. Which is going to be shortly because we are past 8 o'clock by a bit. I honestly don't miss movie theaters, and I will happily keep purchasing movies where I can watch them at home. As long as people don't take the time to spoil everything before I get to see it. I do not need to see reviews of the new Ant-Man movie or anything like that. It'll be out soon. I don't think I saw any of the new Star Wars movies in theater. I think I've seen them all straight on disc. Because it was easier that way. Ours has comfy chairs, and I wish I had more reasons to go. We do have the one that has comfy chairs, but still $10 to see a single movie. When if I wait 2 months, I get to own the movie and sit in my own comfy chairs, and I can watch as many times as I want. Also, if it's 3+ hours long, I can pause it while I feckin' go pee. Or go get a better snack that also doesn't cost $20 and be something I really don't want anyway, like popcorn. God, I hope no one hits my truck tonight. The guy next to me parked dumb and forcing me to park less than a foot from the line. Ugh. That's not fun. I'm sorry. I've had to park stupid a couple times lately when I was out shopping because the people next to me park stupid. I always feel nervous that the next guy, after that guy pulls out, is going to come in and think I'm the idiot. But it's like, I had to park in between these 2 other cars. And that's how they were parked, so that's why I'm where I am. I know it's not my fault, but I still feel bad. It's in my rule book. I'm allowed to feel bad. I'm also allowed to feel out of breath. Talking is hard enough for an hour. Talking fursuit is even worse. It gets snowy here that lines don't exist in some lots. Yeah, you know that's right. Sometimes if the lines aren't painted as well, you don't know where they are, even like if it's been snowy or it's really been rainy and it's just the lot looks the same funky black everywhere and you're just guessing where the parking lines are. Do your best, guess for a nice safe spot, and hope nobody dings your door. Okay, I am on fumes, and apparently I opened that link twice. That's fine. I'll read it at least once. Minnesota. Yes. Tiger friend Mindy is up in Minnesota. Okay, let's see here. Stream manager. We are going to look for somewhere to send all of you cuties because Caddy is winded and ready to maybe make some noodles or something. Who is available that it's letting me see? Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Heist, kitty cats, ghost. Ooh! Looks like Lumi's playing something fun. Looks like he might be playing Stray. Okay, that'd be a fun way to send you all off. Let's start the process. Boop. We're saying, what? Nearly 10 feet snow looks. Just making sure. We've been melting off the last 2 feet, but that fell but slowly. Nice. A couple of inches fell today. Blech. Fortunately, we have not had snow here. It's been staying above freezing. Anyway, I'm going to send you all off to play with Lumi. He is playing Stray. That should be entertaining for you. Say hi from Caddy when you get there. And I hope you all have a good time. Thank you again for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. And definitely appreciate being all chatty and stuff. Pixy says you're all amazing. Good little Yodies. And someone will see you again on next Monday. I don't know who yet. And probably Mewtwo will be playing games on Wednesday from 8 to 10 Eastern. But before this little barb runs out, I got to send you off. So thank you again and see you soon. Boop.